What's up, guys? I hope you're all having a spooky Halloween or a great day, depending on when you're watching this. And welcome back to Vampire Watch, a show where I stare at vampires until they get uncomfortable. Did it work? I don't know if you guys have also been bombarded with ads for the series called My Vampire System by Pocket FM, but I seemingly can't escape them no matter which social media site I'm on.
Who said you could ask me out? Do you even have an ability?
What?
My last boyfriend was a level 3.
And so for Halloween, I thought I would give the show a watch. Little did I know that this would be terrifyingly bad. It's not a good show. I found the first full episode on Facebook of all places, and after giving it a watch, everything else I uncovered about it made me feel like I was going insane. But we'll get to that later, because first of all, I think we should give it a watch. So let's watch together My Vampire System by Pocket FM.
Who said you could ask me out? Do you even have an ability?
What?
My last boyfriend was a level 3. You think I'd slum it with a level 1 loser like you?
Friend zoned again? Frick my level 1 life.
I asked you for your number because we're lab partners.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. My partner asking me for my number so we can work on an assignment together? What does this level 1 think he is? A level 2?
I live in a world where everyone has superpowers except me.
My dad showed me how to do this.
Wow, that's crazy. One day he might even be able to levitate an entire rock.
You're up next.
Looks like it's my turn. This is gonna suck.
I was born without any powers.
What the hell was that, Quinn?
Do you even have a special ability?
Yeah, Quinn, do you even have a special ability? Like that guy who could levitate a pebble? One day he could throw that at somebody.
My parents died in a war with alien invaders. They left me an ability book, but for some reason, I haven't been able to open mine.
What is the CGI on this? There's like the alien overlay and then just like this terrible CGI like background stock footage.
No powers and he's poor?
Talentless talent! Talentless talent! Talentless talent! Talentless talent!
Oh shit, that girl activated her lace tying ability. It's like at least a level 10 ability. To just tie anybody's laces together like that? Think about all the chaos you could cause. I'm sorry, what's her power supposed to be? They never explain it. Is that literally her power? Is it just like, is it telekinesis? What? She just ties his laces. It'd be kind of nice though, like to not have to bend down all the time. You could just like look at your shoe and they're just instantly tied.
I'll show them. One day, they'll all learn what it means to mess with Quinn Talon.
One day, they'll all learn what it means to mess with Quinn Talon and his tongue ability. That's right. One day, I'll be able to do a double tongue.
And then I'll be the one laughing last.
Aliens burned the world, killed my family, and all I got was this stupid book.
One thing you're gonna notice about this show is it's clearly very much edited for like TikTok or Instagram. There's just some weird editing choices here and there, like that transition and the way certain scenes structure. It's very jarring. I'm just warning everybody now, it's gonna keep happening.
A book that's impossible to open. It's my one shot at answers. I don't know why I keep trying.
Me when something doesn't go my way after trying for 5 minutes. Also, I would love to know what was the stage direction for this scene. Like, I'm not blaming the actors for the bad acting in this. It's always usually the directors. But like, what is this? What? Okay, just stand there stiffly, but also like a hot vampire guy. Not too much emotion in your voice, just gravelly. Also, can we frame the shot in a kind of way that makes it look super uncomfortable and unnatural? Oh, yeah, perfect.
Damn it.
I'm so glad they blurred that blood, because like now you can't even really tell what it is.
It's like my parents wanted to taunt me with an ability book from beyond the grave. They could have at least left instructions. What the hell is happening?
What the hell is happening? The book just opened and started turning, and you sound at most a little annoyed.
Congratulations. You have been granted the vampire system.
It's like the title. It's like the title of the show. Oh my god. Looks like these guys aren't just walking, but they're dead too. Okay, first of all, I resent that motion. We are more shambling than we are walking. So at this point, Quinn finally gets the book open and gets teleported to somewhere, like just somewhere, I don't know where, and then gets bitten by a vampire and then wakes up confused. And now...
Wait. No way. I can see the whole room?
He doesn't need glasses anymore. It's just like Spider-Man. Who would have guessed? Vampires don't need glasses. Same as spiders. These are things we all know. in life. I guess his new power, 20/20 vision.
The book! It's gone. Try to remember what happened. Menu.
Main menu.
Who said that?
What is all this?
So the writers of this show were like, we need our main character to accidentally say menu to activate his new cool menu system. What if he was looking through a drawer of menus that we all have still in whatever year this is? Also, like, the implication of this scene is that he would have to say menu out loud. Do people do that? That's something I always see in like TV shows, but have you ever been cleaning something out and been like, menu? You're by yourself. You could just say that information in your head.
This thing, it's controlled by my thoughts? A skills tab?
Ability books can be absorbed for additional XP.
So my parents did leave me an ability book.
My character in a video game when I find an important item.
Okay, if you're a computer, do you have any information about my parents?
Systems are often disregarded as simple computers, but with the right user, they can become quite powerful once leveled up.
I like this sassy computer that didn't answer his question at all. I think more computers should do that. Hey computer, I've had a really long day. Can you play The Office for me?
Again, with calling me a computer, systems can be often disregarded as simple computers, but we are much more advanced than that.
Okay, but I would really just like it if you could play The Office.
Fine. Putting on the Office 2024 version.
Go!
Putting on Family Guy.
So how do I level up?
Drink 2 liters of water.
I'm sorry, but that's how you level up as a vampire? Well shit, I should be like level 1000. I drink water every day. Oh, also you might have noticed that there's 2 different songs playing in the background. I did not do this. This is literally how the thing is edited. I'm a little obsessed with the decor going on here. We have a safe, presumably, a mini fridge, a sink that looks like one you would find in one of those dingy basements that like look like they're falling apart. And my favorite part of this, a photo of some anime characters just hanging out on the wall there. I don't even know who these characters are. If somebody knows, can you let me know? I'm curious. They might just be made up for all I know.
My stomach feels like it's gonna burst.
Challenge complete. 5 experience points awarded.
At least I know this system works now.
Oh, we're just done with the music, I guess. Just a hard cut. Solid editing choice.
Quintalon,
Hello?
we've been waiting outside 5 minutes already.
What?
Don't play dumb with me.
Quintalon, we've been waiting outside for 5 minutes with no prior warning. Where the heck are you? Don't you see I'm dressed in a generic army dude outfit and you should have known that I was out there? So basically the plot of this now is that Quinn has to go to military school because apparently in this world, every 16-year-old has to do mandatory military service in case the alien Dalki race come back to kill everybody, which, you know, is probably the most believable part of this, that like America would just instantly implement like mandatory military service. We got invaded by aliens. One day we're probably gonna want to go invade them. So we have to make sure we have lots of super powered 16-year-olds ready to go, just at a whim's notice.
So bright.
Our stats are being reduced to 50% during exposure.
I'm weaker in sunlight now? What kind of drawback is this?
Oh, also very important, when Quinn is in direct sunlight, he loses 50% of his power because he's like a vampire.
Another quest. At least this one's easy.
Daily quest, avoid direct sunlight for 8 hours. Okay, I should just be a vampire because I'm very good at drinking water and staying indoors. When do I get my cool vampire book? I would be like Dracula tier with how good I would be at these 2 things. Honestly, knowing my luck, I'd probably end up with like the lace tying ability in this world. Life isn't fair. So now all the kids get sleep gassed because that's how military bases work. They can't know where they're going. And then we cut from that sewer to what looks like a building on the surface. Like you can look out the window and there's clearly like a cyberpunk city behind them. Since when did we get flying cars? Our ass got blasted by aliens and now we somehow have flying cars, but Quintalon still has physical menus? What alternate universe is this? Okay, so now we get introduced to like the major plot of this episode, the military skills test. And we get introduced to a few more key characters. This first guy is the protagonist's awkward friend, and the second guy,
I think I could get at least a 5.
What?
I heard no one's ever gotten higher than a 5 on the first test.
is just the cocky, probably antagonist character.
What?
So something that's important to note about this world is that there's a class of humans known as originals.
Well, except originals. You know, People who don't need ability books for their powers are just born that way?
Yeah, I know what originals are. Oh, what?
Now it's finally time for the placement test. So Quinn gets put with the nerdy kid and that antagonist character, Vorden Blade, who might be the recipient of the coolest sounding name ever award, as well as two other people named Layla and Aaron. We then get some dialogue between Vorden and Quinn, which implies that Vorden might have a trick or two up his sleeve.
Name's Vorden.
What's his angle? Why is someone that looks like him being so nice to me?
Use of foreign ability detected.
What did you say your ability was?
Ability attempt blocked.
Ability blocked?
First time teleporting?
I love how even the subtitles are like, man, this thing sucks, who cares? All right, so now it's time to do the test.
My name is Jane, and I will be in charge of testing today.
And already I'm very confused by these characters in the background that are dressed like ninjas. This is the American military, and they are in a desert, which just seems like the worst place to be dressed in all black. Anyway, we find out that the nerdy kid doesn't actually have powers, so he gets an ability book. So important vampire lore, in this world, you are not able to learn ability books as a vampire. However, apparently he can absorb them for XP. So of course, Quinn gets offered an ability book, and he turns it down.
Pardon?
I don't want it. What?
I don't know why you wouldn't just take it for the XP. Also, what appears to be the head of the military is being briefed on Quinn because he refused to take a book. And they make this seem like it's an unheard of idea that somebody would refuse to do that. But like, surely he can't be the first one to refuse to take an ability book from the military, right? Like, I would think there would be other people in the world protesting, not wanting to be in the military. So first up on the test is Layla and Aaron. Aaron has ice powers, so that automatically makes her the coolest character of the bunch. And if it wasn't already obvious, that's clearly why they gave her like a cool blue streak in her hair. Now Layla has telekinesis and a beast weapon, which according to Quinn is a type of weapon only used by the military and like a terrorist organization called Pure.
There's a terrorist group called Pure. They want to rid the world of ability users.
Beast weapons are made from crystal hearts of powerful alien beasts.
Start.
Oh fuck, she's gonna kill that guy!
What'd she do?
Oh, never mind.
She's telekinetic.
Telekinesis is normally considered weak.
What is this choreography? It just looks like it's flying at her. Also, I'm sorry, telekinesis is a low tier superpower. Don't you see her controlling that arrow? I could like never leave my couch again. I need chips. I'll just do this. I need the remote. I need meaning in my life. That doesn't do anything, but like, you know, at least I could like bring me a beer. Yeah, with the actress playing Aaron, you can just swing yourself around in the background. You'll barely be visible. We just need you moving. All right, that somehow feels like less cool than if she just shot ice shards out of her hand or something. So next up, they do a test where they have blades hurled at them by these very intensely choreographed ninjas. Maybe that's why they're dressed as ninjas, just for this one scene. Anyway, at the end of the test, Layla gets level 2 and Aaron gets level 5, which she is very upset about.
You've been awarded the rank of a level 5 ability user. Only the third person in history to do so on their first test.
5. That's it.
So next up is Quinn and Vorden. And Quinn fails spectacularly. I don't need to show too much of this. He mostly just is bad.
What?
However, we find out what Vorden's ability is.
Ice abilities?
That's right, it's also ice abilities. I'm just kidding. He can steal people's abilities. That's his entire thing. They really make it obvious when they constantly zoom in on him, shaking people's hands, and there's like a sound effect.
Vorden. Nice to meet you. Vorden. Pleasure. Vorden, very nice to meet you.
I kind of figured that one out immediately on first watch. Also very important, he is an original. Will this come up again in the episode? No.
This building was constructed to honor the lives lost in the Great
Delkey War.
Ability training program? At least in the future, the high-tech military is still willing to hire somebody's kid who got really into graphic design over the summer. Also, they claim the building was constructed to honor the lives lost in the Delkey War. When did the Delkey invade Earth? Was it 430 AD? Why is there like a Roman guy on there? So back at the dorms, Vorden tries to befriend Quinn and even forces someone to switch dorms with him so they can be roommates.
What room number did you get? 23? You're gonna trade with me.
What?
What?
What a good friend, eh? Like, he put in all that extra effort, shook up that guy just so they could be roommates together. He must really like Quinn and not be upset that he can't steal his power and want to probably figure out what it is / be evil.
Yeah, it's like fate wanted us to be best friends. Right, buddy?
Yeah. Fate.
I don't know, we don't really find out too much about him in this episode. Oh, in case anyone was wondering, smoking and alcohol consumption is injurious to health. In case you didn't know, they put it right there.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Orphan boy, no abilities.
And yet you'll notice he refused to take the standard ability book when offered.
Nobody has ever refused to take an ability book. This kid must be up to something. We need to put him on a list.
You bump into me like that without saying sorry?
Oh, I'm so glad they censored that guy in a headlock. That could have been scary to see for kids.
Hey!
Gas! He grabbed that guy's hand before he could punch him. I think. I don't know, it's a little hard to tell when the screen's so blurry. I mean, I just see things moving. I don't know what's going on. It seems like it might be intense though.
There are abilities that are far darker and more dangerous than have been made public.
I think this boy has an ability powerful enough to end the world.
Or end a war before it begins.
I like when main characters in shows do this, when like in the span of an episode, they go from weak and pathetic to like, this guy could actually destroy the entire fucking world. I don't have any context for why he could do that. This feels like very lazy writing.
What are you gonna do, level 1? You think you can do better than this twerp?
Yeah, you weak, pathetic level 1. Why don't you go hit some goblins behind Lumbridge?
Initiating battle mode.
Do you want to find out the hard way?
You have received another daily quest.
You want to find out the hard way, guy? Because I just got a daily quest, and let's just say it's to kick your ass. Also to drink 2 gallons of water, but I'll do that later.
What's gotten into you?
When you remember that time that girl was mean to you and used her lace tying abilities to embarrass you, time to go beast mode.
Let me have him. Let's do this.
To know more, download the podcast.
Oh, yeah, so remember at the beginning of the video when I said the research around this made me feel like I was going insane? Well, there's only one live action episode of this show. I think this was made for marketing purposes, and if that was the case and it just ended there, this would be like, whatever, they made like a live action version of their audiobook. But the insane part of this is that they did not make one live action episode and call it a day. There are dozens of variants with different scenes of this exact episode. Here's one where they use AI animation.
You've been tested and will display a number representing your corresponding power level.
I think I can get at least a 5. What?
This one starts out in a lab class with different classmates.
Man, do your own work.
What is going on here?
My lab partner caught that level 1 trying to cheat, sir.
Here's a version that was cut for an ad that has a bunch of new scenes and an AI narration voice.
I was required to join the army for 2 years, all because I still can't figure out my powers. They take my lunch money on Munchie Mondays.
Not on Munchie Mondays.
They push me into the lockers on Torture Tuesdays.
I'm sorry, is the implication of this that the bullies are picking the names for these days? Yeah, we decided to call Tuesdays Torture Tuesdays. You know, because of the torture. Also very happy they once again censored out that gruesome torture scene.
They steal my towels on Wednesdays.
Oh, so they just gave up on Wednesday? No fun alliteration for Wednesdays? Wacky Wednesday, Whipping Wednesday, Worried Wednesday. I'm just throwing a few out there right now. Wet Wednesday? That's a good one.
Not so fast. It's still Thrashing Thursdays.
At least they picked it back up for Thursdays, though. Though I might add, Toilet Thursday would also work. Oh, and if you think all of that is insane enough already, there is a version on YouTube with just a completely different actor for Quinn Talon.
Don't die tripping over yourself. My name is Quinn Talon. I'm 16 years old.
Knowing that episode 1 ends on a cliffhanger where he's basically about to go full vampire mode, and yet they had the funds to completely reshoot the first episode with a different actor and a bunch of different, like, alternate scenes is just... it's insane to me. Why would you not at least make a second episode? Speaking of episode 2 though, I decided to check out the series on the app Pocket FM, and there are over 2,000 episodes, and according to this commenter, it would cost you over $600 to listen to all of these episodes. Look, all I want to say is you could buy a lot of bags of dirt with that money, and at least you'd have dirt. And the kicker of all of that is that the money doesn't get you high quality voice acting.
Seems like I was on the mark, Quinn exclaimed happily. Layla only had one thought while she looked at Quinn. Maybe there will be a use for him. 2,000
episodes of that. Anyway, I am done with this. I feel insane. All of this makes me feel insane. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I would love to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you do subscribe, do also leave me a comment letting me know that you did so, and you may have a chance to be featured at the end of one of my videos. Speaking of, I'd like to give a shout out to Panicio the Great for subscribing on my last video. Also, while you're here, consider checking out this video down below. YouTube thinks you'll like it. So if you don't like it, then it's YouTube's fault and not mine. All right, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all later. Bye.